following 10 years, DeFi would overpower centralized finance as predicted by Binance CEO Changpeng Zhao, or CZ. And XRP has a significant contribution to DeFi since DeFi will be joining the XRP ledger. In this video, we'll talk about XRP, Bitcoin, and observations in the market generally. Hey guys, and welcome back to this channel. This is Chad Confirmed, bringing you the hottest news in the crypto world. If you're not familiar with the terms I said a while ago, allow me to elaborate. Starting off with XRP. It is an open source digital asset under Ripple Company, built to be the most practical cryptocurrency for applications across the financial services space. What sets aside XRP from all of other cryptocurrencies is how they are carbon neutral. Some people have a problem about crypto's environmental impacts, and this should make those people quite relieved of the difference. They are considered sustainable since the XRP ledger is 61 times more energy efficient than proof-of-work blockchains. XRP really takes pride in this feature and hopefully could convince people to use it. Bitcoin, on the other hand, is the first decentralized peer-to-peer payment network that is powered by its users with no middleman. What's also great about Bitcoin is how you can play games within the app or website itself. Crypto is not just about decentralization and financial freedom. It also enables you to access a world of gaming that you couldn't before and have fun while doing it. Overall, both are great cryptocurrencies in the market. We are at a historically low point in the market right now, but it is possible that we might fall further worse. This possibility is attributed to the fact that the unemployment rate is fluctuating. Now, the unemployment rate is in a downturn, but we should expect a surge in the unemployment rate in the near future. When it occurs, it frequently leads to a recession. In this case, if we see an increase in unemployment, we may see the value of the market decline. This is because traders tend to sell their assets when they lose their employment in order to raise funds. Another major concern for the cryptocurrency and stock markets right now is the rising interest rates, and the current interest rates are expected to increase more in the weeks ahead. Constantly rising prices hurt people's ability to spend their money. Because of the pervasive sense of uncertainty, many people are worried about the future. The story, however, isn't over yet. The Federal Reserve and other central banks across the world will be forced to hike interest rates if inflation continues to rise. Stock and bond markets suffer during a recession. There will be a sell-off in the stock market as investors lose confidence in the ability of firms to create profits. In addition, as long rates rise, most businesses will see their profit margins shrink. Companies with high debt-to-equity ratios will be particularly hard hit, since they will be required to pay a great deal more to finance their debt burden. A rise in interest rates is expected to have a significant impact on the bond market, as investors seek out lower-cost bonds in order to maximize their returns. Now, what grabbed my attention is how the whales are behaving in the market. During the market decline, they have been accumulating and not selling. But what exactly does this tell us? If we are to see the statistics based on the data it presented, there is a pattern shown in the leading top 100 Bitcoin holders around the world. If we are to look at the top performing holders in the world, we should know that they are successful for a reason. Hence, their strategy should be a great one to use. For example, the world's largest Bitcoin address now has 252,000 Bitcoins that are worth more than $5 billion. To better visualize it, the amount of Bitcoin they now own is shown by this blue line at the very top. Based on this, they have been selling very little. As a result, They started with roughly 300,000 bitcoins and are now down to about 250,000. They have only sold 50,000, but it isn't much when it comes to them being whales. At the peak of their position, the value of cryptocurrency was approximately $19 billion. Hence, the value of their 300,000 Bitcoin was nearly $20 billion. But at the moment, its value is somewhere around $5 billion. Within the span of just 1 year, they have consequently lost Bitcoins worth around $14 billion. If you think things have been tough for you, you should know that this whale has blown through approximately $15 billion. But even if this event happened, they are still holding and accumulating. The pattern to their behavior is basically the combination of these two. And if we take a look at the statistics, they just continue to sell a small portion of their assets, then buy it again. How are you doing in this recession? Are you calm and strategized, or are you panicking and go all in? I would like to know your thoughts in the comment section below. And if you know someone interested in the strategies during a recession, then share this link for them to watch. On the other hand, the second biggest Bitcoin whale owns about 168,000 Bitcoin, and similarly, just like the first biggest whale, they only sell off a little bit of their Bitcoin, approximately 10,000 of them. Now, it sounds like a lot to hear, but trust me, that does not even come close in comparison to what they already have. It's like taking out $1 in a stockpile of $1 million. Basically, it's nothing to them. It doesn't affect them that much significantly in the long term. Same goes with the third biggest Bitcoin whale. As they continue to accumulate, they have been doing nothing but piling on ever since the market peaked. In that case, this tells us that we should do the same and try to do their strategies. It might help us in the long term. Since we are seeing positive results and the whales have a great reputation for a reason, maybe you should also try holding and accumulating Bitcoin at low prices, because this is our chance and we should grab it. Make the most of this opportunity while we are still at a low. Because of worries about interest rates, unemployment, and other problems involving finances, it is possible that the market will decrease slightly. All of these things have the potential to drive down the price of Bitcoin, XRP, as well as cryptocurrency in general. However, at the moment, since we are in a recession, we should definitely accumulate. That's all for today. If you learned something new, like this video and make sure you hit the notification bell so you won't miss any of our uploads. Let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are on how you plan to strategize in the years ahead. Kindly subscribe if you haven't already. This is Chad Confirmed, signing off.